This weekend, overnight camping, shooting, and an armor plate test out of a Ford Explorer police unit. Let's see how it does. We arrived with beautiful weather, but found a ball joint on my Chevy had given way and was out of position. Quick trip in town to pick up a ball joint and Harbor Freight for a ball joint press, and we were back up and running. Bullet panel from a Ford Explorer. Testing with, we're going to start off with 22LR, move up to the 223, and then a 308, and then maybe a 30-06. We started with the 22LR, but couldn't actually tell we were hitting it, so we moved on to the 223 and the 30-06 out of the M1 Grand. From what we can tell, we penetrated it at least 6 times, and judging by the size, 3 with the 30-06 and 3 with the 223. And now for the reveal. You can see all the ceramic plate broken between the layers when we lift it. We made contact no less than 60 times, making contact 20 times with the 30-06 and 40 times with the 223. Very enjoyable shooting experience this weekend.
Fire. Whoa.
We came across this desert tortoise crossing the road, so we parked and waited for him to follow through. Once he moved on, we went up and cleaned up our shooting area, came back to find him in the way in a different road. Rarely do I see them, but there is a desert tortoise. We stopped the Jeep, at least 10 feet away from him before we realized it wasn't a rock. We're waiting for him to go ahead and move on away his way. Hopefully he hits that tree or goes in that little valley and stays out of the creek bed, because that's where a lot of cars and ATVs drive. Oh, now he's staring at me. Hi, buddy. Sheldon is back and in the way. He went down the other side of that wash like I thought he might. I got back yesterday afternoon, unloaded the Chevy truck and camper today. That ball joint that came loose screwed up this upper A-arm. You can see right here that the snap ring, which is on this one, it was completely gone off the one that had fallen apart and was no longer seated in this round area. It's very rough here. There should be no gap. It was basically this upper A-arm round area was riding up on this upper, whatever you call this, the big cast iron thing. So it wore this down quite a bit. You can kind of see it right there. I checked it multiple times in my 100 and something mile, I think it's 140, 145 miles home. Make sure this wasn't going back up, and it stayed where it needed to be. And I would say I got lucky that it didn't lose everything. But yeah, so I just had this thing realigned. You can kind of tell that nut. But they just had it realigned. I put new tires on the back. You can kind of see the back tires. I'm surprised they didn't catch the ball joint wasn't in good shape. I wish they would have. But I'm going to try to get new upper A-arms. They have heavier, dutier ones that have bolt-on ball joints, not snap ring plier ones, or snap ring retained ones. I don't know, we'll see if I can find them. But I'm glad this happened now before I do my Colorado trip in July. Oh, getting back up, guys. Okay, so that's where that truck sits. I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna try to get new upper arms for both sides and have them heavier, dutier. I have my camper all out. I am gonna have to buy a new set of jacks. The rear jacks don't work. One completely failed and dropped, and the other one, the motor doesn't work. So I've been using my these are for the car lift in the garage, but they actually work pretty well. I can't put it all the way back. You see the tire hits the jack, so it's not where it should be on this cart, but it does the job. Gomer performed very well out there in the desert. Oh, didn't notice that. There was massive wind coming through Indio yesterday, and it looks like I may have almost lost the top. Damn, I got lucky. I'll have to fix that. That's I think they're like $1,200, the whole top. I did put this on its side once and had to replace just this top once, and I think that was like $600 because all the doors and everything were fine. So that bulletproof panel that goes inside the Ford Explorer was Kevlar and ceramic. This is a different one. This is out of a newer one. It was like a 2017, 2018 unit. The other one I think was older, like 2013, 2014. We're gonna take this one out next time. This one I think is just AR plate. It's supposed to be rated the same. Yeah, it's gonna be upside down, but it says 762, 556, 556, 308. So they're basically rated the same. I don't know. I've shot 1/4 inch plate, and this looks like a little bit, maybe 3/8. And I put right through the 308. But we're gonna find out how well this does compared to that ceramic plate. That ceramic plate gave way after about we're guessing between 40 and 50 rounds, and we started putting rounds through it after the ceramic started failing. There are parts on that plate we can still continue to shoot, and it would still do its job, but for the most part it was done after at least 30, probably 40, because we did 60 rounds total, and we got about 3 223s through it and 3 30-06. So that's where we left it at this weekend. I didn't do any work on the M151 A1. I was planning on doing some work today, but we still got to shop and do everything because I work tomorrow. Anyways, you guys have a wonderful weekend. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. If you let me know, we're planning on shooting this panel in about 3 weeks. Let me know if you think it'll hold up as well as the ceramic plate one did. I'm kind of guessing not, but we're going to find out.